Podcast City Network.
And good evening once again, fans. You're listening to the Deathmatch Wrestling Podcast. They're more than welcome to come on too anytime they want to come on.
Oh man, those girls pop little like.
Alright, it's a budget thing. Let's see what he's up to.
Thank you, man, and thank you for giving me the time.
Tune in right now. Episode of the Deathmatch Russell Podcast. My guest at this time, Boris Duki. How are you?
I'm doing good this evening, man. I appreciate you bringing me on the show tonight.
Absolutely. I've been wanting to get you on. You've been making your appearances here and there on a whole bunch of other podcasts, and it's time for you to come on the Deathmatch Russell Podcast. And I'm glad you're aboard tonight. Okay, sound good. Good. We're set. So, what's going on with you? I know you have this Acropolis you want to talk about. Acropolis, whatever the fuck you call it. Yeah, Acropolis or whatever.
Oh, yes, man. The COVID-19 shit has got everything fucked up, but I'm working on the underground show. It's actually called the Shit Apocalypse.
Yes, the Shit Apocalypse, excuse me.
Yeah, it's going to be an undisclosed location, man, but I basically am going to do some matches. It's not going to be backyard show, but it's going to be like we got like a pit. We're going to have like pit matches outside, and then I have like an apartment, an empty apartment. We're going to film matches in. We're going to have no ring death matches. We're going to have slap fights. We're going to have boxing matches, and then myself, I'm going to compete against Jeff Hitman Hart. Well, it was going to be for $10 championship. Now it's going to be for the King of Crazy Shit champion. So we got that going on. It's about 8 matches, and then we're going to film our first talk show, Shooting Shit with Boris Duki, and my special co-host, Whitey Jenkins, is coming on. We're going to interview a couple guys, so it's going to be a huge day. We're going to start about 11 o'clock in the morning, and it's going to, go for ever how long it takes to get all the matches taped, and then we're going to shoot talk show at the end of the day.
And of course, you're going to drink beer at the end.
Yeah, BYOB for cold beer, and then we have my favorite Chicano brother, Chuy Martinez, love the smoke, So
a lot of the smokage, yes.
Yeah, the smoke, yeah.
Nice. Yes, it'll be like Woodstock, but the deathmatch Woodstock, basically.
Yeah. So we just sending out, invites to select fans. So there will be some fans, but not much.
Right.
We're just going to very close people we know. We can send a fan invite. So.
Right. That's a good thing. Because it's a closed location, like you said. That's a good place to have it, and an apartment. I like that idea. That's gonna be you just gotta be careful. Don't break the building. You'll get in trouble. Apartment landlords will get mad.
Yeah, I have. It's basically empty. There's no furniture. There's nothing.
So it's empty.
It's empty apartment. So there's nothing. So unless you're gonna go to fucking wall, then
then that's it.
You're going to. But what we're gonna do is we're only going to have a slap fight and the boxing in the apartment. But the wrestling matches will be outside.
Yeah, you got to do that.
I think it's a little bit safer to do it this way.
I think so. Yeah, that's all you need to rip holes in walls and have a landlord come running in and police squad, into an empty apartment. And they'd be like, what the hell is this shit? What's going on here?
Yeah, I actually heard, NDKC had the backyard show today, and did you hear that cops was called, man?
I heard about that.
Cops came, yeah.
I
don't know for sure, but that's what I saw.
Yeah, cops want to make sure that everything's okay, though. You don't want to break up what we have to watch. Wrestling. Our death matches and our brawling and our chaotic cult that we follow.
Yeah, that's true, man. That's true.
Because we're the only ones that support. And are showing what you guys can do, the wrestlers can do in the business, as deathmatch wrestling. And, because I know we have a lot of other companies that do it, as well. And, it's right now they can't do much, but sit back and think about their next shows of what they're going to be performing and, ideas that they're going to come up with for concepts for their events and stuff as well.
Yeah, that's true, man. The very, very true, man.
So, Boris, how long have you been with $10 Wrestling? How long have you been there?
The $10 Wrestling first show was it was February 2016, and that was Let's see. My first, let me see here. That was first show with $10, but my first pro match was October of 2015 was my first. My first pro match was little over 4 years now. I've been doing pro matches.
Yeah. You've wrestled. I'm sure Peter B, Aiden, and a whole bunch of other guys as well.
Yeah, no, the longest feud I had, was with the John Durer, man. Me and John Durer wrestled I think we wrestled 4 or 5 times. Me and John Durer wrestled.
Yeah, and we know that he's retired now, but he's still thirsty. We know it in his heart,
Yeah, well, actually, John's retired, but he going to be on my show. He's wrestling Cody McCulley on the Underground show. Yeah.
Ooh, Cody. There's a kid he's new to the business. He's getting known, and he could fight. That kid could fight.
Yeah, so actually, the John Ray going to wrestle there, and then but yeah, I debuted $10 Wrestling 2016, and then I wrestled for all of the $10 Wrestling shows. I wrestled. Let's see, they had about 5 shows, and then they switched it back to IWA Deep South.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw they changed it over. I was like, what happened here? I was like, oh, probably just had a promotion deal. How promotions change once in a while. You have to switch it back, Yeah,
now what happened was in Alabama, we had very strict athletic commission. And so we lose building for death match. And so we run the $10 Wrestling, which was more the comedy. And then when promoter find building in Georgia, then he switched back to IWA because you can do death match in Georgia, and so now that's why we do. We back to IWA, so now I wrestle IWA, and then I do in my own show now, and so if it go good, then I'm going to keep doing these underground shows.
Keep on doing them because it. Then you could do something with it, and fans would love it. In Alabama, I know there's not that many. I know there's not that much wrestling in. There is, there's not that many, death match companies around still. I could be right or I could be wrong. Am I correct?
No, not none that do the death match, man. If you do death match in Alabama, you have to do underground where, keep it on the hush hush and the kayfabe, keep it kayfabe, man, because they come in, they shut that shit down, man. And so that's why, we have private group, and then we only invite the necessary people. We don't let too many people know, see.
Right.
Yeah. But I think because of COVID-19, I think you're going to probably see more underground shows happen. But even before the COVID, you had the Casanova Valentine, the No Ring underground stuff. So it was already catching on before COVID. But now everybody going to be doing fucking underground show because of COVID-19,
Yeah, like the guy Alex in Florida, he's been doing that too. I've been seeing like videos of him. That guy Alex in Florida Alex Oceans has been doing that in Florida as well, doing a couple of underground shows before, still, I don't know if they're still doing it. Probably not. Probably take the break like we are.
Yeah, what is name of promotion in Florida do it?
I can't remember the name of it. He's had actually Casanova's been there. I can't think of the name of the promotion off the top of my head.
Is it the one? Is it what is No Peace Underground? Is that it?
No Peace Underground.
No Peace Underground.
No Peace Underground. No, yeah, I think so. Maybe it is. It could be.
Yeah. So where do they do their show? Are they always in bar or other place?
Outside. I think it was an outdoor behind curtains and like the closed area. Like a backyard basically.
Oh yeah.
Or alleyway or whatever they have building their warehouse. You
hear a promotion up in Pennsylvania called the Underground Wrestling Federation. You hear of it?
Yes, I am friends with that company. They're good people. They're good friends of mine. They run a great little show. It's fun. It's very entertaining, and we get a lot of blood. And we were supposed to have John Wayne Murdoch and Reed Bentley be coming to a show, but we're gonna have to wait and it's been postponed because of the COVID. But
I see that they had shows before where they have matches in basement. Is that correct?
Yes, they do. Yep, inside in their basement.
Yeah, so that's why I was thinking, because I had access to an empty apartment. So I said, well, we try empty apartment because, basement been done. So we're going to try to have, in the bedroom in the empty apartment. So that's kind of in the same vein, but not exactly the same,
Different. It's going to be different, totally different, because you're bringing the slap and the boxing in, and then like you said, the death matches will be outside. So that'll be the light tubes and the barbed wire and this and that and glass and thumbtacks, you name it. Doors and doors and doors and doors and doors and different contraptions as well. And
that's right, man.
And fan weapons. Can't forget about the fuckery of the fans.
Oh yes, that's right, man. That's right.
The plunder, as I always say. Bring the plunder. Bring the plunder to the ring.
Let me ask, man. What do you think about the Ian Rotten, man? Because I hear that the Ian Rotten still says he's still going to run Prince, Queen, and King of Death this summer. How the fuck he gonna do that, man?
I don't know. He can. I don't know. But you know how he runs a show. It runs 1 week and then stops for like a couple of weeks. He don't know. He doesn't know. His mind's always going far. Going blank. And the way that he brings crowds in it's for the tournaments actually. If you think about it, we all think about it, all the deathmatch tournaments, all all the women's matches that they always, like a normal show. And then, the King of the Death, what do you call it? Hardcore. They've done it before. Softcore. No, not softcore. Guardians of Hardcore. And a couple other, deathmatch related stuff. But yeah, King and Queen is, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Maybe it'll come, maybe it won't. We don't know.
Yeah, no, I was saying that because specifically because of COVID-19 and social distancing, how they're going to be able to run with, because social distancing not going anywhere, man. It's not going anywhere. So how you going to be able to run above ground? It doesn't. I don't see how you're going to be able to do it, man.
I don't know. Yeah. You're gonna wear masks and be like the fans on TV right now, or the select few that are in the arenas for WWE and AEW.
Yeah, I seen what the Money in the Bank is on top of Titan Tower tomorrow night. You heard that?
Mm-hmm. And the funny thing is, that's like 15 minutes from my uncle's house, right up the road. So he could watch something out his window if he wants.
Yeah, see, so that is kind of like, man. I mean, that is underground on the big level, man. That is basically his underground show.
Mm-hmm. It really is. It is, but it's not. It's not what we think it is, though. That's not a real death match.
Yeah,
that's
it's underground, but not like full blown death match. But I mean, it's still like underground for WWE, though. Yes.
They're hardcore still. Yeah, they're hardcore because they'll still carry the title of hardcore forever. You know that title, that name will be hardcore forever. But now it's you look on AEW and you see barbed wire. You see, they bringing it up. They know they can bring bats to the ring. And that's Joey Janela. Big shout out to that guy, my friend. He's doing good things. And John Moxley and all the rest of the gang.
Yeah, I seen where AEW is getting fined, man, for that death match they did in Maryland.
Yeah.
That's fucked up, man. Because didn't they pre-tape it? But the commission hear about it, and they send him the what's it called? The fine. They send fucking fines to AEW, man. So they're in trouble, man. They're gonna have to pay big money.
Yeah. But last night, I caught it last night. I had to watch it last night because my friend Joey Janela brought one of his friends, a wrestling fan from Georgia. And he's on Instagram, and he's famous. His name's Nasty Leroy.
Oh, okay.
So Joey's been doing a thing on Twitter. It's called the Janela Zone. It's really catchy. It's just a fun night with Joey Janela shooting shit and picking on people and just having fun, goofing around with anybody and everybody, even wrestlers. A lot of guys, a lot of people. Even you could go on there and you'd be like, what the hell?
Yeah, that'd be good times, man. Good
times. Yes, it would. I would like to have you come on my friend's podcast. I'll have to hit him up later and get you on his.
Okay, man.
So you could shoot the shit with him too. He's in Florida. He's a lot of wrestling in Florida. He knows a lot of wrestling in that area.
What is his name, man? The name of podcast?
He's actually, if you see the thing that I sent, it's Podcast City Network. He is actually the owner of that, Everett Lee.
Okay. Yeah, man, put the word in, man. I go on there. I go on if he wants me to come on, I go on it, man.
Absolutely. I will tell him right after this show. So anyway, what else we got going on, Boris, besides just being are you just enjoying yourself, or what are you trying? You keeping insane like the rest of us?
Yeah, pretty much, man. I, in personal life, I participate in the BDSM lifestyle, man. So I have full-time mistress that I serve, and whatever she want me to do, I do, and she would, lay me down on bed and pour the hot wax on back. And,
Woo! Yes.
And peg ass, until I tap, shit like that,
Mm-hmm.
So pegging, you know what pegging, you know what that is, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So by now, I pretty much have broken asshole, man. So I have many years of plowed the ass, man. So from serving dominance,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if you're that familiar with BDSM lifestyle, but that is what when I'm not wrestling, that's what is I doing, man. Whatever. I clean her house, and if I'm good, she lets me jerk off for her tits and stuff, whatever she wants.
Absolutely. Do what you gotta do. Take care of business.
Yeah. But sometimes she tell me when I've been good, because she know I love to eat ass, man. But what she won't tell me, she just take big dump before, and she make me clean ass with tongue. So I have to do that sometimes, man. So she won't let me catch nut until I completely clean ass, man. So
gotta. You have to.
So but you probably know this side of me before, man. So you get to find out now on show.
Well, me, I'm your basic garbage man. I pick up trash for a living.
No, you drive the garbage truck, or you ride on the back?
I ride on the back.
No, you shitting me, man. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong. But no, I just ask again because see, in Alabama, convict ride on back of garbage truck. So civilian don't. I guess you say civilian.
Yes.
Yeah. In Alabama, a civilian does not ride on back of garbage truck. Only a convict. Work release, man. So, what state are you in?
I am in the state of New Jersey. I'm actually I'm actually at the shore, the Jersey Shore. The beaches, boardwalks. That famous TV show, whatever, Jersey Jerk Off show, whatever it was, I don't know. Jersey Shitheads, I don't know. Yeah.
No,
I'm basically in the middle of town.
Okay.
I'm in between.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, man.
So I'm basically in between the beachfronts, the beaches, and the boardwalks. That's where.
So in New Jersey, do they not use a convict for the garbage truck?
No, we use normal people.
Yeah, so that must be Southern thing then. So in South, man, it's one step above chain gang, man. Because in Mississippi, they still use chain gang. 10 years ago, they finally finished chain gang, but they still would use chain gang, man, until like early. Maybe late 90s. Maybe they finished chain gang. But
I remember being. I had a friend actually. He was a wrestler, and he actually got used to how to be on the chain gang. He was part of the. His name was Bobby Bowner, and he took a worse first turn from wrestling to drugs to cocaine to everyday use of drugs. He was like a buffet, but he was on the chain with the gang on the back of garbage trucks all the time, and he got into a fight with the guy, I remember, and he actually killed a man in the garbage truck.
Well, you see, down here, man, we save money because we have to feed you. You go to jail, so we say, we feed you, we take care of you, put your ass in the jail. So they make you earn it back, because when you see down the side of highway, in the medians, all the grass is cut by convict. All the garbage up down the side of highway is picked up by convict. And our garbage truck is convict. You know, this old school, man. This Southern, man. You know, that's
well, he was buried in a landfill. That's all I could say. When nobody ever found him.
yeah. So, what do you think about implementing or using the convict for these works, man, like this?
Just support. Let them do their thing. They're doing their jobs, and they have to make a living somehow. If they get out, they get out. If they're not, they just grow. They die.
So in New Jersey, is driving on back of garbage truck, is it good paying job now?
Mm-hmm. Very good. Very good.
Man, that's good job, man, because you just empty garbage can and you go on to next house, and that's good job though, man.
And you find crap and you don't know. You find lots of stuff. I found a steel chair one time from a wrestling event. My friend found me a steel chair from WWF WrestleManias. I still have the chair or SummerSlam. I can't remember one of them. But I have that, and I find wrestling figures a lot. I just found a whole bunch of title belts, the plastic ones. So I bring them back on Monday. I'll pick them up, bring them back to my house.
Man, one time I was stopped at the intersection, and garbage truck was stopped, and convict on back, man, he had fucking PlayStation by the back of it. So he had gotten PlayStation out of the garbage, man. And so you see that, I stopped one time at the garbage and I find whole case of 70s and 80s pornographic videos.
Yes.
The classic, man, back when the women would have the full the muff, man. And Borders is big fan of the muff, man. I like the muff on the woman, man.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you like hair or down there, or you like it shaved for a woman, man?
Oh, I like the shaved.
You like it completely bad, man. Like 7-year-old baby, man. No hair.
No hair. No hair.
No hair. Or no hair on the anus also.
Absolutely.
No. What about the eating ass, man? Do you like to eat the ass, man?
Nah, that's not my partay. But if I get there, I get there. If it's a good night, it's a good night. If it's not, then walk away.
Yeah. Sorry to pry too much, man. I like fucking with people, though.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But man, Boris, this has been really great. I'm glad you came on tonight.
Yeah, I appreciate you having me on, man. And don't, when I was asking about job, man, don't take no offense, because it is just culture different from up there from here, man. So
I know it is. I know the difference.
It's no disrespect, because what the man do for a living, man, is fine. Whether you're selling pussy or whether you empty garbage, that's good living, man. If you say it makes lots of money, that's good, man. That's really good.
Mm-hmm. It is.
So,
but you want to plug anything before we go?
The plug, let's see. You can plug the Borders Dookie. You plug his Twitter is at lowercase Borders, BORRISS _ Dookie, DUKKEE. Or you go to facebook.com/Borders Dookie 69, and that'd be Facebook, man.
69. Oof.
And then also, I tell you, I saw there too many links. Porter Wrestling Tees are IWA Deep South, and Porter Wrestling Tees $10 wrestling. We have 2 stores that sell the tee, man.
Awesome. That is good. Get your T-shirts, get your Boris T-shirts, get your IW, get your $10 shirts. Hey, you can't beat it. You cannot beat the price that they sell. Just get on there, and there's tons of designs. I'm sure you're coming up with some stuff pretty soon for some new designs for this Acropolis, your apocalypse. So,
Yeah, you help buy shirts, help me pay fucking water bill and power bill for me, man.
So for the non-garbage people, support him. How's that?
It's good, man. Or if you like me, you're trying to sell your services. See, so it's very hard struggling gigolo nowadays in the United States, man.
Absolutely. Boris,
if you know any ladies want to have a good night, tell them to give me a call, man.
Oh, there's plenty of ladies all over the world. Plenty. But they can't leave the house right now. You know, virtual maybe, but
yeah, Boris do phone sex too, ladies. You want the phone sex, I do it also.
for an extra fee.
For a very special fee. And then when social distancing lifted, then I would do anything you want to.
Yes.
Plow from your in the ass or whatever.
Oh, Boris, this was so fun having you on. I'd love to have you on again. Anytime you want to come on and shoot the shit.
Yeah, I greatly appreciate it, Mr. Russell. It really was a good broadcast with you tonight.
Because you want to get the word out on the apocalypse and, you know, tell people to watch it and make sure they tune in because it's going to be something special.
Yeah, it will be very good, and it will be available on the Smart Mark video when it is finished.
But that's it. Smart Mark Video too. Good company as well for all your digital downloads and all your DVDs, and that's it. Yeah, pretty much everything. Even IWTV, everywhere. Everything's IWTV. This, that, Fight TV. Boy, it's too much links to too many access sites nowadays to get your content for wrestling, death matches, and independent or pro wrestling as well. Boy, I need to get sponsored by all those companies. Thank you very much, Boris, for coming on tonight. You have a good night, my friend.
Okay, thank you for having me, sir.
Fans, that was Boris Dookie. Man, he's ready for the shit apocalypse, and it's going to be sometime after this is all over. And that's it, fans. It's a wrap. Thank you for listening to the Deathmatch Russell podcast. I'm out of here. Good night, everyone. You can find more Deathmatch Russell podcasts on the following social media: deathmatchrussell.com, follow on Twitter at DavidNJ32, and on Facebook, Facebook.com/DJDaveNJ32.
Instagram at DavidNJ36.
Hey, wrestling fans, I want to mention Collar and Elbow. Collar and Elbow was founded on traditional values of professional wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product intended to connect with people on an emotional level. A symbiotic relationship where one cannot flourish without the other. We strive to create a product that embodies our passion for professional wrestling expressed through street fashion. Visit collarandelbowbrand.com and use the promo code Deathmatch Russell Podcast and save 10% off when you make a purchase. Collar and Elbow, where wrestling passion meets street fashion.
Me on Podcast City Network at podcastcity.net, facebook.com/Podcast City Network. Hit the like button and share. And on Twitter at Podcast City Net. You can hear Deathmatch Russell Podcast on Stitcher Radio and on iTunes.